Hello, I'm Matt Robinson with your SCV NewsBreak for Friday, May 6th. 51-year-old Luz Maria Torres was driving on Sierra Highway in Newhall on November 12, 2014, when she saw a man talking to a 13-year-old girl. Torres said she sensed that the girl did not want to be with the man and saw him grab the child by the arm and pull her towards him. Torres then honked her horn to get the man to stop. The child was able to pull away from the man, after which Torres told her to run away while she called 911 and followed the suspect until the deputies arrived to take him into custody. Torres was honored by the Los Angeles County District Attorney Jackie Lacey last month.
Me dieron un reconocimiento, me dieron una medalla y me dio un reconocimiento por ser una ciudadana valiente. Me hicieron, lloré de felicidad porque yo no esperaba nada. O sea, yo lo hice porque mi corazón me decía y yo me sentí muy a gusto. Cuando yo salvé a la niña, que llamamos todo, yo lloré de tristeza. Dije, bendito sea Dios que permitiste que no se la llevara ese hombre y que me pusiste en su camino para salvarla y que me siga poniendo con otras más.
The man pleaded no contest to a count of attempted kidnapping to commit rape. He was then sentenced to 7 years in prison. Bowman High School students shared some of their poetry on Friday. Patricia Silva was there to take in the event.
It's said a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, for Bowman High School students, both this and poetry is worth even more. Students in the creative writing class and art class at Bowman shared their work in front of fellow classmates, friends, and teachers Friday morning as part of the annual Day of the Artist and Poet.
I find that poetry, even though it may be shorter or even appear simpler, is a lot more complex and allows us to express a lot more that we're feeling and thinking in words. Ultimately, it gives us the ability to communicate beyond high school with people, in our daily lives on a much deeper level. So I find that it really does help with, friendships, relationships, work. It broadens the students' abilities and future in a way that they never thought possible.
When they first come in, they have absolutely no knowledge about it all, and then a lot of them are just placed in my class and they don't even want to do art, but at the end they're so joyful in what they've learned. So it's really a delight to see the progress that they make.
Talent of all kinds shared their voices. And while sharing their work is certainly rewarding, it's also the connections they make with their fellow students that leave a lasting impression.
Once we start writing our lives in prose, we tend to connect and say, oh, you too? Oh, wow, I feel the exact same way. And it allows us to share our burdens and lighten our loads. And that's exactly what the students here in Bowman High School need and they love to do. It really helps them progress and help get through the struggles of high school and life in general.
For SCV TV, I'm Patricia Silva.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, Castaic Middle School faculty celebrated Teacher Appreciation Week, plus the weekly roundup. Stay tuned.
People. Do you know nothing about how to retire properly? It's so ridiculously easy. You can do it right online. Look, it's simple. Gather some papers, relax after gathering papers, press some buttons on the screeny thing, take a little break if you want, push more buttons, and voila, you're retired. Millions of you people have already retired online. It gives me hope for your species. Well, some.
Hey George, there's breaking news.
AM 1220 KHTS. I'm George Cummings with breaking news here in the Santa Clarita Valley. As it turns out, we have an emergency situation going on.
Ready in 5, 4. Breaking news from the Santa Clarita Valley. There's an emergency situation happening in Saugus right now, and our news crew is on the scene with more information.
Welcome back to SCV NewsBreak. Well, Castaic Middle School faculty and staff were treated to freshly made tacos as a part of Teacher Appreciation Week on Friday afternoon. The lunch, which was provided by school's First Credit Union, brought teachers and staff together in their newly renovated Teachers Lounge, which was unveiled on Monday with the help of the helpful SoCal Honda team. Friday, the room buzzed with excitement as they enjoyed tacos, apple cider, and their fellow staff members in their brand new lounge. Well, in case you missed it, here are some of our bigger stories from this week. Candidates wrangled the local issues during the 2016 Candidate Forum presented by SCV TV. The Santa Clarita Planning Commission gave its seal of approval Tuesday to Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital's modified master plan and a development agreement. Flair Cleaners is collecting non-perishable cans, boxes, and bags of food for the SCV Food Pantry. And SCV TV found out what those little blue lights on the back of traffic lights are for. You can find these stories and more on scvtv.com and hometownstation.com. Now turning to weather, dark clouds brought rain to the Santa Clarita Valley on Friday. Overnight, the threat of rain will stay at 50%, dropping to 20% on Saturday. Temperatures are expected to stay cool Saturday with a high of 66 degrees. Sunday will clear up a bit more with temperatures in the 70s. Next week, it's expected to warm up to 80s throughout the week. Well, that's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. I'm Matt Robinson. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody.